So important. Here we go. Take care of your yoni. Take care of your yoni. Hello everybody, thanks so much for tuning back into my channel, Life with Spirit. I'm Spirit, and thanks so much. I really want to my new subscribers as well for joining the Spirit fam, and I really hope that you enjoy spending time with us. Today, I wanted to do a special video, and this might be 2 parts, I don't know, but something really struck my spirit. When I watch YouTube, I've noticed that there's some young ladies that have spoken about not having a mother to tell them how to take care of their bodies. And many of us have had mothers to share that information with us, but not everybody has that. And so I've watched a lot of feminine hygiene videos that, and the ladies have done an excellent job. But mine's gonna be a little different in that many of the products that I use, I also consume. So I eat, and so I like to use as many natural products as possible. And also these products really do work. So at least they work for me. So I want to share that information. Maybe you have some of these products in your cabinet. So let's go ahead and get started. But before we get started, I wanted to just throw this caveat out there. I'm not a professional. I'm not, a doctor or anything like that. So make sure that you consult your physician before you use any of these products. But this is just my experience and the things that work for me. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to talk about is taking care of your hair and your scalp. Some people have really, really dry scalp like myself. And before I shampoo, there are times when I really need to give myself a scalp treatment. And what I do is I mix 2 oils together. I mix almond oil and I mix olive oil. I do 1 part olive oil, 1 part almond oil, put it in this little container, it has a tip on it, and you just go through your scalp before you wash your hair and kind of scratch your scalp as best possible. Get all that dead skin, get all that dry scalp up, and then wash your hair. So let me share with you what I use to wash my hair. It's nothing special. Actually, it's quite inexpensive. And I use Suave Moroccan infusion. I use that to wash my hair with. And for a conditioner, I use Nourish Spa conditioner from Trader Joe's. And this bottle of conditioner is about $3 or $4. So you really can't go wrong. So every time I go to Trader Joe's, I stock up on this. This is awesome. It is literally the best conditioner for my natural hair that I have experienced. It cuts through the thickness like butter, and it makes it so easy to comb out your hair. So I'd highly recommend this for those who might have dry, thick hair. Also with your hair, make sure that you are, keeping your ends trimmed and that you're staying up on your style and not just trying to cover it or wig or just trying to cover it, and then you end up losing your edges. You don't want to lose your edges. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with, I wear head wraps and hats, and I'm not saying anything's wrong with that, but you just want to be careful. You don't want to always wear it to the point to where you're losing your hair. And while you're in the shower, make sure when you're washing your face, make sure you get those eye boogers and you wash your entire face and wash behind your ears. Most of the time I don't wear makeup on a regular basis unless I'm doing a video or going somewhere special, but I really don't wear a lot of makeup. When I wear makeup, I do have something from Eucerin or Cetaphil that I use to take off my makeup, and I take it off with coconut oil as well. Let's see. Extra virgin, unrefined coconut oil. Unrefined means they pretty much don't do anything with it. It still smells like the essence of coconut. So I use this to take off any makeup off my face before I wash it. All right, let's talk about facial hair. Let's talk about facial hair, y'all. We all have it, and taking care of your eyebrows. I've gotten electrolysis for my eyebrows because I wanted a permanent hair removal. I was plucking and it kept on coming back, and then I'd have little bumps, and the bumps would give me hyperpigmentation, and it was just, I got tired of dealing with it. And then even with waxing, I tried threading, using that cream. I mean, and I was just breaking out. So I just decided to go ahead and get electrolysis, which means that I don't have to worry about anytime soon going back and getting retouched, because pretty much it's permanent removal. Also, you want to make sure that you take care of your nose hair. Oh yes, nose hair. You don't want nose hairs hanging out of your nose. So make sure you trim them. You can use scissors, or you can use this wall trimmer. Sometimes women have peach fuzz or actually real like coarse hair. Whichever one it is, go ahead and take care of it. And I use the same wall trimmer I use for my nose, I use for my peach fuzz as well. Some women have hair on their chin. If you do, you can pluck it, or you can use electrolysis. I would highly recommend electrolysis because it's permanent. I had a couple of hairs in my mole, so I took care of it when I was getting my eyebrows done. She went ahead and took care of those as well. And I think I had another hair on this side. So whatever your situation is, just take care of it. Cleaning your ears. It's important to clean behind your ears, as I stated before, and also using Q-tips to clean inside of your ears. Now, some people talk against Q-tips and say that it packs wax into your ear. That's not my problem or my situation. Some people have a little contraption that they get from the doctor, and they can do that to get their wax out of the ear. Or you can take your washcloth and some alcohol, or I even use coconut oil on my Q-tip. So that's just me. When it comes to brushing your teeth and taking care of your oral hygiene, that's so important. Everybody wakes up with morning breath, so don't act like, oh, my breath don't stink. You know, everybody wakes up with morning breath. It's part of it. And don't wear an Invisalign or some kind of guard, some kind of mouth guard, then you're definitely going to have some bacteria in your mouth. So make sure that you wash your mouth guard, and also start with your floss, and you want to floss first. Floss your teeth between your teeth first. Do that really well, and then rinse out. Rinse your mouth, and then brush your teeth, brush your tongue, and also the upper part of your mouth and the backs of your teeth. It's really, really important. So scrape that tongue. If you have a tongue scraper, you can scrape that tongue as well. Now for me, moisturizing my lips is really important. I'm almost obsessed with using some kind of something to put on my lips. But what I use is Lanolin. Lanolin is from the sheep's wool, and it's really, really thick, and it goes on your lips really, really well. And for me, that works the best. But whatever works for you, you know, some people use chapstick or Vaseline, but Lanolin, it lasts a long time. It seals your lips so you don't have as much dryness. I love it. And it's like $7 and something for a big jar of it, and it lasts literally forever. So I would highly recommend Lanolin for moisturizing your lips. Now, ladies, let's go to washing your body. In the shower, sometimes people don't think about their back, but make sure that you wash your back. You can get a back brush, or you can use your washcloth and kind of do that thing. You can do that if you need to do that. But it's important to make sure that you use some bath gel or shower gel. It's not going to dry your skin out. And I use Jason products. I really like it, and it lacks a lot of the bad chemicals that we don't want. I'm trying to think, okay, it's earth friendly and it's biodegradable, but this really smells good. It has no parabens, no harsh sulfates, no petroleum, etc. So I use this, or another, other scents that they have. The back of your neck, under your bosom, don't forget under that. And I know I don't need to say this, but just in case I do, make sure you clean out your belly button. You can also use Q-tips to clean out your belly button, but make sure that's something that you do on a regular basis. You just get in the habit of cleaning out your belly button, because you can, if you let it go, it can really get a little stinky. So you don't want that. So make sure you take care of that. And So important. Here we go. Take care of your yoni. Take care of your yoni. You can use regular wash, whatever you have to wash your yoni. But I prefer to use pH balance. By the way, none of these products are sponsored. I purchased all of these with my own money, but I like using pH balance, and actually normally I use the scent-free, the odor-free, but this is I just prefer to use this because it's specially made for your yoni. And when you wash, make sure you wash from the rooter to the tutor, from the front, all the way between the cracks and crevices, all the way to the back to your bum, okay? Get all of that. I just think, especially on a hot day or regular day, I live in the South in the United States, so it's hot most of the time or a lot of the time. And sometimes once a day is just not enough. If you bathe in the morning, by the time the day has gone on, it's late at night, you might need to take another wash up. And one thing that you can do is, of course, you can take another shower, or you can just wash up at the sink. You can also use apple cider vinegar and a hot rag, and that can do the trick as well. If you don't have a lot of time, or if you're really tired, you don't feel well, or whatever, that can really, really help. Now, once you have washed from the rooter to the tutor, let me tell you what you can do to help keep back odor. And this is something you might already have at your house. I use castor oil, organic castor oil. Now you can get it from Walmart for like $5 and something, or you can get regular castor oil for maybe $2 and something. But I use castor oil. I've used coconut oil, but I prefer castor oil. And I use this for under my arms as deodorant, because I don't use deodorant with aluminum or harsh chemicals. I just use natural deodorant. I found this is what works for me. So I use the castor oil to, you rub the castor oil just like over your yoni, from the rooter to the tutor, just like you would if you were lotioning your shoulders, okay? So you want to, you don't need a teaspoon or a tablespoon, you just need a little bit, and you're just moistening your skin with the castor oil. I prefer castor oil also because I found that coconut oil kind of stains the clothes, and castor oil tends to be better absorbed into your skin. So once you rub the castor oil wherever you do not want odor. Here is a hack that I got from my sister that is awesome. No, this is not salt. This is baking soda that I placed in a salt shaker. So once you place your castor oil where you don't want odor, then you just take it and you just sprinkle. Okay, you sprinkle it, and this is really going to help you. I really hope that it does. And if it does, I want you to come back and in the comments let me know if it worked for you.